Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for Wednesday, October 5, 2022. The security forces are reaping success under Operation Relentless 2, with 20 illegal guns seized within the first week of its launch on September 23. 106 persons were also arrested for various offenses, including 34 for illegal possession of firearm and/or ammunition and 7 for murder. The update came from Commissioner of Police Major General Anthony Anderson on Tuesday while speaking at the Jamaica Constabulary Force monthly press briefing. Commissioner Anderson said operation activities will continue into next year and new resources will be allocated as they come on stream.
I'm again asking for the assistance of the law-abiding public as we carry out these increased activities. As we apply pressure on the spaces in which these criminals operate, you may see strange persons turning up in your communities. Do not allow them to get comfortable in your communities. If you see something, say something. Report it to the police, call our tip line at 811, Police 119 Emergency, or Crime Stop at 311.
Major General Anderson further outlined that as at September 30, 584 illegal firearms were seized, representing an 11% increase when compared to the same period last year. Meanwhile, the police reiterated the need for persons to use nonviolent methods to resolve conflicts. He said over 15% of the murders committed so far this year were as a result of poorly managed interpersonal conflicts. Commissioner Anderson said this has contributed to an increase in the country's murder rate, which has gone up by 86 or 8%. He said while shooting is down by 6%, illegal guns have been the dominant use in the murder figure. The new Firearms Act, he asserted, is expected to reduce criminal gang-related activities.
While some of the numbers that we track are not where we would like them to be, we remain resolute in the commitment to bring things back on track. As a high command, we are using all the human and physical resources at our disposal to disrupt and deter the activities of criminals and ultimately bring them to justice. In the coming weeks, we should receive additional mobility assets, personnel and equipment that will be deployed across the country. With these efforts and with the new Firearms Act, we expect to see a slowing of the violence across the country.
The Ministry of Tourism has announced that United States carrier Frontier Airlines is to introduce 3 new non-stop services to Montego Bay come February 2023. The seasonal flights will operate out of the Chicago Midway International Airport, Denver International Airport, and St. Louis Lambert International Airport to the Sangster International Airport. With the new service, Frontier is expected to serve 8 non-stop destinations from the Sangster Airport.
Montego Bay is at a place where it is expanding, and we value our transportation sector, especially when we are talking about the flights and Montego Bay becoming a hub. We really want to reach to that place, and that is why our team has worked so hard to extend its footprints, Jamaica's footprints, of course, right across the world.
Passengers are very eager now to travel. Being at home for 2.5 to 3 years because of the pandemic, people are eager, as you can see with the number of passengers here today traveling. With our low fares done right, that's our slogan, we're able to offer the ability for passengers to travel for a low fare, to visit friends and relatives that they may not have seen for 2 to 3 years.
The Education Ministry is calling for schools to include parents in the decision-making process on the grooming of students. Portfolio Minister Fable Williams says the Education Act of 1962 and the Regulation of 1980 require the ministry to accommodate parental requests that are well suited. Minister Williams was speaking at the ministry's Let's Talk conversation with parents yesterday on the student dress and grooming policy. The minister believes the conversations will allow for a better understanding of the processes, leading to agreement on topics that are important to parents.
We would like those policies, when they're implemented, to be non-discriminatory. They should be applied fairly across the school community.
And finally, funding has been approved for renovation work at the Alexandria Market in St. Anne. It is part of an island-wide market rehabilitation exercise that is being carried out by the Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development. Portfolio Minister Desmond McKenzie says markets are the gateway for the distribution of food to the population, and therefore some major projects are slated to be undertaken. This includes the rebuilding of the Highgate Market, which was destroyed by fire earlier this year.
We're going to be building a brand new market in Negril, in Westmoreland. Shortly, I'll be breaking ground for the construction of this multi-purpose market in Negril. Extensive work will be undertaken on the Savlamar market. And when we go into Montego Bay, the Charles Garden market is slated to benefit from over $85 million in repairs.
And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.